how can we uh, make the people to benefit from these huge resources?
Okay, I think my advice for Nigeria is that we are moving forward gradually, as I said. My advice for Nigeria is that, or my advice for the president this morning is looking into building more prisons. Might shock you. You know, when we have,
Building more prisons.
yes, if we have more prisons, even private citizens can invest in building prisons. You know what I mean? If we have more prisons here, and then we will be able to control certain people, not all people. And also, let me tell you that prisons are not meant just for poor people. The so-called rich in this country who has sabotaged this country for their own selfish interests, they are all out there. Some of them, as we speak now, they are not even here celebrating with us as a Nigerian. Some of them are in Texas, they're in Canada, they're in London, and they are in South Africa gallivanting. So having said that, we also have to invest in news media because we don't have enough private news media. Because of that, there's a lot of propaganda. Things are censored. We don't see anything. And I also want to beg you, if Nigeria will be, it will be better already. It's already better. I will not say if Nigeria want to be better because I'm very optimistic about this country being better. We will have to today plead with the father of the nation, because he's the number one citizen, President Shehu Marush Yaradura, to please take one day to drive along Benin Lagos Road, to drive along Benin Awunchi Road, because in many cases they don't play these things. He doesn't watch them. There are some of our politicians who doesn't even read Nigerian news. There are
Yes,
politicians who doesn't even watch the local news station. They watch CNN. How would you know what is happening in your country if you are not interested in knowing what is happening in your country? So when we're talking about way forward, how would this happen, would that happen? I also now have to concord with Tony and Rossi, because without energy, there's no country that can function. Okay? I remember that in the year 1960 something, if I say, when the Iranians have their electricity project, at the same time Nigeria has their own. As we speak today, I will tell you that there's something like light interruption in Iran, or even in a close neighbor here, Ghana. Let me give you one quick example of what happened. They probably be watching. I have a friend called Peter Singebo. He's from Canada. He's the owner of Paysetters. He was here with his children recently, and suddenly the light went off. The girl, she's a little bit, I think she's 6 years old, and she screamed, "Daddy, daddy, 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 I am blind, I am blind." You know, because she's a girl, she has never experienced this in her life, and she thought she was actually blind until they rushed to her and said, "Bella, thank God, Bella is her name. Bella, you are not blind, it's NEPA." The most popular name in this country. Sometimes your kids will forget their uncle name, but they will remember NEPA. Are they remembering NEPA for their good or for their bad behavior? So we will continue to talk and talk today and talk today. I think what I am suggesting as a Nigerian is to please beg Oga President, beg our PG here, People's Governor, to take his time to drive through this road, because if we have that road, the road will save more life, the road will give us more money, yeah. The road will also provide us more job. We're talking about job creation. When you don't have, when the roads are not motorable, they are in deplorable conditions, how do you get to work? How do you get to your house? Thank God now we are on what they call dry season.
That's right.
That's the rainy season come. You will not even wear this agbada you are wearing. I mean, come on, let us be honest.
Probably we need to swim.
Yeah, let us be honest. Those are the steps that we need to take for. We need to talk about electricity. It's very important. We need to talk about roads. If we are able to get this thing done, I'm telling you by the grace of God, this country is already great. It's going to be the greatest country in the whole world.
Well, we thank you again for joining us on the show. Big thanks to all our guests here for their wonderful contribution. Talking about Chief Patrick Eholo, aka Ultimate Eco, and Comrade Roxy Oigbeme, and of course Comrade Tony Era. We thank you for your beautiful contributions to this discussion this Thursday morning on the show. Now we're taking this program out of the studio now. Let's get the expectations of some Nigerians for 2009. What are they hoping for? Some have already made their New Year resolutions. What are those resolutions? Let's take a look at them. We will be right back on the program this morning on ITV New Year's edition. Please don't go away.
As the year 2008 fades away from the calendar, in its place is 2009, a lot of people have anxiously waited for. Those who are doing this are people who have managed to stay on their feet all through the year, despite various challenges they experienced.
2008, at the tail end of it, it came as a relief because of the emergence of communist governor. We have been suffering. Tribunal gave to us through that landmark judgment. So it was good. It was the challenges, and we were able to arrive at this point in time.
Speaking on their expectations from government in 2009, the respondent pointed out the need to cooperate with the present administration in the state in order to deliver the dividends of democracy to the people at all levels.
Let us not wait for the rain to start coming. The road must be done now. By the time road is done, economy will flow. Things will get better. You know, and also my expectation too is generally for everybody, we must all have hope.
So if we can make us to feel happy by, reducing the cost of living, I think that's what we expect.
I believe that by the year 2009, the people of Edo State are going to experience a tremendous increase in all ramifications of life, most especially in the areas of roads, good road network, talking about provision of electricity, and you can even experience it now in my area.
It is also the collective views of the respondent that expectations can only be translated into action if we stop aiding and abetting crime and corruption amongst our leaders. Omo Wajona reporting.
Thank you. Expectations for 2009 from some of our respondents there, and we hope it gets better. That's the optimism we are expressing this Thursday morning on the program. We have another special report, if you like it, on New Year resolution. Well, our guests are here. So much has been spoken today